Hi everyone, this is Gleeza made with Glee. In today's video, I'm participating in another collaboration. This one is the Upcycle Christmas DIY Challenge, Trash to Treasure, hosted by Heidi Sonboul and Jelena from BlondieNextDoor. They wanted us to upcycle, recycle, do something, trash to treasure, and gift it. Now, this particular item is a gift to my mom. Hi, Mom! I hope you like it. We went shopping a couple weeks ago, and she saw a sign that she liked, and I am attempting to recreate it. The words are different, but the look is hopefully the same, and I hope she likes it. Now, for this trash to treasure, I am using literally trash. I am using an empty envelope box. It's like 6x9 size envelopes. My husband used them for business, and he had an empty box. He threw it in the trash, and I picked it up. And now I'm taking crumpled up plastic bags, regular bags that you get from the Dollar Tree and the grocery store, and I am rolling them up and crumpling them up and stuffing them inside of the envelope so that I have a nice firm, sturdy surface, so it doesn't collapse on itself. It's actually stuffed. And now I have a little bit leftover piece of contact paper. This is also from the Dollar Tree that I use to cover a piece of furniture, and I'm just taking a piece of it, and we're gonna wrap our envelope box with this wood grain contact paper. Really simple, really easy to do. Just try to make sure that you don't get any, bubbles and creases as you wrap it. Now, this paper was kind of like knocking around for a while in my garage and different places before it ended up in the craft room. So it's a little crumpled and not perfect, but I think it turned out great. So it's just a matter of, smoothing it out and covering the entire surface of the box. I then clip, of course, the four corners as you would, wrapping any package, and made it all nice and neat. So now basically I have a blank canvas that I can do absolutely anything with. And I mean, the possibilities here are endless. So the next time you look at, you're about to throw away some trash, a box, just look at it a little bit longer and think about it, how maybe perhaps you can reuse it and create something new before it ends up in the landfill. These recycling things don't always work out. Now, here's just an idea for you. We can just take an ornament and stick it right on and call it a day. But I'm trying to recreate a sign that, like I said, me and my mom saw while we were shopping. I'm not sure if it was Ross or TJ Maxx or one of those stores. We saw a sign, and I believe it had the words Merry Christmas on there, but instead of Merry Christmas, I'm using one of these Dollar Tree signs. You get 3 in a pack: joy, peace, believe. And I decided to use joy for this particular one. I'm saving the other two for other projects, but for this particular sign, I decided to go with the word joy. And just as I was about to hot glue it down onto my sign, I had the brilliant idea to make this look a little bit more like the sign we saw in the store. And also, so it doesn't look, like just contact paper, I took a rag and some white acrylic paint, and I'm basically rubbing it on in, of course, the grain of the wood, so it looks like wood. You don't want to go opposite because then it won't look right. So in the same direction as the wood grain, I'm just rubbing the white paint on and then rubbing it off until I achieve the weather look that I'm going for. I want it to look like an old board, and of course I did the sides so that everything matches up. So once that was to my satisfaction, I let the paint dry and then, went and washed my hands and all of that good stuff. And now I'm taking hot glue and I'm going to glue my joy sign onto the middle. And now, of course, you can use any of these signs, the words of your choice. You can make a sign, anything else you wanted to put. Like I said, you could just put an ornament in the center and call it a day. But I'm trying to recreate something that we saw in, like I said, it was either TJ Maxx or Ross. So once I glued my sign on, now it's time to decorate. And here I'm using 2 of the Dollar Tree garland ties. I've been using just one entire pack for all of my DIYs that I've made so far this year. And I'm finally done with the one pack. So it's one packet has given me quite a few projects. So I just basically twisted it and fluffed it up a little bit. I don't want it to look flat like it came straight out of the package. So I'm just like kind of rolling it and twisting it upon itself so it has a little bit more, curve and dimension before I glue it down to the bottom, the top and the bottom of my sign. And now it's all about decorating. You can go anyhow you like, and you can totally change the look of this sign to match the decor. I mean, we can put burlap and buffalo check and you have a totally different look. I mean, the possibilities are endless, but I just went into my craft stash and grabbed things that I have, and I'm going with just, again, things that I have, like tiny little pine cones, and I have little tiny foil wrap presents and beads. I have larger pine cones. It's just, things like I said I have in my craft stash, berry picks from the Dollar Tree, and it's just a matter of playing with everything. Now, my mom is doing poinsettia decor this Christmas, and it's her first Christmas down here since she's moved, so I wanted to match her other poinsettia decor. So this is the bow that I'm using, the ribbon I'm using. It's actually gold and red, and I know my sign is silver, and perhaps if I had thought about it, I could have painted the sign before I stuck the word joy on there. But since it's gold and silver, we're gonna make it work, and you'll see I'll end up adding in some gold and silver to tie everything in. But right now I'm just gluing some berries and some of the pine cones onto the very center of my bow, and then going along all of this on both the top and the bottom, I'm gonna be using these tiny little pine cones and the tiny little foil presents and some of the beads and some red berries and some of the white berries, just to decorate the garland on the top and the bottom of the sign. And I can't tell you where I got these things from or how much I've paid for them. These are things that I've had for many, many years in my stash. It's just a matter of putting my hands on these things when I need to. I really need to do a craft room makeover because I have things in too many different places. But at least I'm happy to say I was able to find some of my Christmas crafting supplies to create this. And like the berries and things were just stuff I was easily accessible to me that I added on. And then that's pretty much it, guys. Just decorate it completely to your choice and liking. And in order to hang, of course it can be a sign that you just prop up somewhere, but I'm gonna take some pipe cleaner, twist it into a loop, and attach that to the back of my sign. So that's all there is for my Upcycle DIY. I do hope you like it. Oh, of course, don't forget these cedar sprigs from the Dollar Tree. I love this glitter stuff, and this is how I tie in the gold and the silver together in my decor piece, just by adding sprigs of both the gold and silver. It ties in the ribbon with the sign. So again, I want to say thank you so very much to Heidi Sonboul, Happily Thriving Heidi, and Jelena from BlondieNextDoor for this fun collaboration. I will link both of our hostesses' channels in the description box below, as well as put a link to the playlist so you can see all of the great upcycle, trash to treasure, DIY projects that our YouTube creators come up with. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, and especially thank you for taking the time to leave a comment. I do appreciate reading every single one of them. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. And again, thank you all. I'll see you, or you'll see me, in another video soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.